Alright, getting things started as usual. Just making sure stream is working. Getting a little message saying I could optimize my PC. Nice. And see, Charlie Har is here. Hello. And Canyon says hola. Rory Ocelot, Elongated Man. Hello, mate. Who wants a cup of coffee? I've already had mine, thank you. With some pumpkin spice. And a slice of pumpkin pie. Why, wow, how do they make a giant spacesuit? Well, this was for a commission on DeviantArt. And they wanted muscular Jackie in an astronaut outfit fighting also muscular xenomorphs from like the Aliens movies. So I figured I've done wackier stuff with Jackie, so why not this? This will work. It's Jackie versus the Xenomorphs. Oh my god. Really quick, I'll play the lines because they also commissioned some lines from Maxstar. So a lot of this session might just be doing lip sync. We'll see how that goes. Let me turn down the music volume a wee bit. I'll let you all listen to the lines. So this, like I said, was a commissioned script from DeviantArt. We're probably doing a lot of art for people through the DeviantArt shop. Most of our commission sessions are closed at the moment, but we'll open them in November. This is all mostly because of like changes on Patreon. But yeah, so they commissioned our channel to do animation stuff, and they separately commissioned Maxstar to record some lines. And since it was for this animation, we we approved the script, and yeah, they commissioned Maxstar to record some lines for this.
All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie. Hey, aliens, you heard of black holes? Well, check out this black hole. That was fun. Defended the Earth and also had a good meal.
All right. Just looking at some of the other comments we have here. Do you have Blue Sky? I do have Blue Sky. I have it as a backup in case things get too bad on Twitter. Make it inflate. No, this is someone's commission, so I'll be following the script. The old Titans created it when giants ruled the world. They knew that Jackie would one day have to fly out in outer space. Jackie versus Alien Queen versus T-Meg. Which one's T-Meg? Is that the Terminator with like the red clothes? The Lady Terminator? Jackie, the YouTube Ginormica. Kinda. She gets her powers differently than Ginormica does. And yes, Maxstar did some great work. I listened to the lines because I had to edit them, pick the best takes. She did have a bit of a hard time like doing the inhale sound. I think next time she could probably just do a shorter one, and I could like do some audio magic on it. But I was worried she was gonna pass out. Look like the aliens are going to close encounter of the giant womankind. That's what it seems like, Jeremy. Tú puedes, Jackie, eres como una super heroína. If someone commissions it, I will not be against it. A giant face hugger. Oh, that would be scary, especially considering what they do. Jackie is I would say a demigod. And Louis D just says amazing. Thank you, Louis. And you know what? You're amazing too. Here is Johnny. No, your Cushion Monkey Chef Show. The Cushion Chef Monkey Show. Sorry. Danny versus who's the mean girl? I don't think I've created any mean girl characters for Danny to be against. Like I said, maybe I'll make a mean vice principal character. But I don't want to make it her teacher because Danny really likes her teacher. Her teacher's nice. Danny's teacher rewards her students with pumpkin stickers. The best kind of stickers. They should make pumpkin stickers available all year round. Maybe a bully character or a mean vice principal. There was a song. I'll get the music back on. Sorry. There was a song number in an episode of Primos. Oh yay, Primos! With a character that looks like an evil Girl Scout character. It was like a really great song. So yeah, maybe a bully character sometime down the line. Could be interesting. I'm gonna see if this maybe a little bit more, some more frames, make this like a slower float. Jackie, be careful of the T1000. That might be where it goes. I set up the shop for commissions. It's $60 for like a 4-hour session. I already spent some time putting together like the assets, editing the audio. But I was surprised that 2 of the 3 commissions we got before closing shop temporarily were about Jackie. Tomorrow I'll actually be working on another one that we got. It's like Jackie's first date with Macy. So I'll be working on that tomorrow. And we got a third one, which is kind of interesting. It's with Spinell from Steven Universe. But like a hillbilly Spinell. And I think they really liked the concept of I don't know if you've seen like modern SpongeBob, but there's a character named Narlene. I think she was introduced in Camp Coral. It's like, what if Spinel, while hanging out in the farm, the little barn with Peridot and Lapis, decided to embrace the country lifestyle. That'll be some fun commission scripts. Yeah, a lot of things I'm playing around with our channel's original characters. Going into 2025 after we've finished like Grande House, when we're finished with our next milestone video with Jackie, definitely want to do more with original characters. And right now, just making some basic motion tweens to make it look like she's floating in space. So starting with her legs. Yeah, having her crotch move up too much. Let me see. Yeah, let me fix that. Family of Three is here. Loud Casa Fanrico, Ramiro Arujo? No worries on being late, Charles. We're all super busy. It's kind of why I was a little late today as well. I wanted to start this a little bit earlier. MC Cubed is here. Hello. I'm having a really bad day because I got an infection in my eyelid. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Alan Thrice. Hello. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you, Alan Thrice. Or Trice. I didn't see an H there, sorry. Teresa. Wow, your girlfriend's huge. Yeah, she's Jackie's girlfriend Macy has gotten big from time to time. When Jackie grows, Macy does grow a little bit too. What's your girlfriend? So cool, astronaut. What you drawing there? Estelle Jump. Oh, and Dragon Knight is here. Not drawing much. I think I drawn most of the assets I need. Mostly just animating some Astronaut Jackie. Oh, actually, let me set this on stream.
All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie. Mighty power. Behold the mighty power.
Yeah, mentioning that your eyelid was infected, it actually made me think of Richard Kind's character in Only Murders in the Building. If you ever check that out, he has an infection in one eye that sort of migrates from one eye to the other. So he's always wearing like an eye patch. I think he has like some kind of, I think he described it as conjunctivitis, which I think is pink eye. That's pretty bad. But it also made me think of the Mighty Ones series. I think it's on Peacock streaming. I guess it was kind of like a cheap throwaway series, just so like they could have some kids shows on that streaming service. But I really liked it. It's like a really fun show. But there is one character who's like sort of the wild card of the group, and she's so weird. She's constantly getting like eye infections because sometimes she farts on her own eye. It's weird. But it's funny. I think they were trying to go for a Teen Titans Go kind of thing. I think farts are funny, okay? Let's see. I have two boyfriends, Wilt and Foul Larry. It sounds like a dangerous combination of boyfriends because Wilt and Foul Larry, they're like natural enemies. Did you like my Jade from Jackie Chan Adventures? Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter. It looked like it was her holding the horse from that episode. What was it called? Big Jade in Little China? No, it was Big Jade and Little Valmont. Because I think Valmont, he had shrunk to like a kid in that episode. That was a really fun episode. Anton versus the 8,000-foot Natalia Knight. I don't know who those two are. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Oh, Ferrari is still here. I did finally get around to watching some Captain Clark. Or was it Commander Clark? Commander Clark. Trying to remember the theme song. Yeah, it's Commander Clark, right? Commander Clark. That was a decent show. But maybe a little, I don't know, a little juvenile, just because like something that kind of annoyed me is like every once in a while they had to interrupt the cartoon to do like educational segments, you know. I think that shows I think it's made in France, right? Because watching it the way some of the characters talked, it kind of reminded me of like the speech patterns from another show, which I also think they made in France, 50/50 Heroes. So it's like, it's French written dialogue, but they're translating it into English. So speech patterns are like a little bit different. Yeah, I guess in France, maybe if it's like a kids show, that a kids cartoon, they have to like do educational stuff, Which I guess is cool, but it's just not something I'm interested in too much. I mean, I didn't mind it so much in Carmen Sandiego, which I watched that series, and as I said, I really loved it. It was just so much fun. And like they did stuff like trivia, if they're going to Botswana or New Zealand, they give you some trivia, which is just something you already expect about Carmen Sandiego, like as a series. So yeah, Commander Clark's all right. I think the episode that was probably one of my favorites was, I think it's called Kitty's Secret. Looked like she was in real peril in one scene, like running out of oxygen. Let me see, did I miss anything? Angry, over-restricted teachers. Insert Darkling Duck theme. Darkling Duck? Is that a tiny Darkwing Duck? Oh my god, recently someone showed me, it was like a promo for, I guess it was a promo for Darkwing Duck, or like the Disney afternoon stuff that they did, but it was so weird. It was like Goslin from Darkwing Duck. She was like trying to make her own like monster movie. And then I don't know, there's like a monster maker machine that she gets zapped with. Turns into an actual giant, and she's going around like stomping on a city or something. But I was pretty impressed with it. That one, I did not remember that promo at all from when I was young, and that I hadn't seen it before, that no one had shown it to me. That was interesting. Maybe I can find it. Post it here. Maybe it was like a Halloween promo thing. I'm not sure. If I can't find it now, I do think I saved it on my playlist. I got a playlist on the channel for like just about every animated, kind of sizey stuff that I find. Yeah, maybe I'll post it next time. Oh, Anton and Natalia Knight. I could have sworn that Batman said that Anton was, he's not alive anymore. But yeah, I did like that episode with him. It had a pretty tragic ending, like in a lot of the classic Batman the Animated Series episodes that I really like. Sorry, I'm noticing this. Maybe she should be going up instead of down. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, that might be better. And as I've mentioned before, I'll probably be doing like a very simple lip syncing method. See how that looks. Let me copy that. Need to add some frames here. Oh yeah, I don't think I added that to my playlist. Kush, can you send the link? Could add that right now. Is Marvin the Martian trying to blow up the Earth again? No, it's xenomorphs this time. Well, I think I mentioned Paper Star wasn't exactly my favorite character on Carmen Sandiego. If I did anything with her, it would probably be like stealing shrunken monuments, which I know it's a bit of a cliche, but I think it works for Carmen.
All right, you invaders. All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie.
Jason Pantoff. Hula, dudes. Hula to you too, Jason. Now, what are we making? Working on a bit of a commission from our DeviantArt shop, which is closed at the moment, but in November we'll open it up to more commissions if anyone is interested. Going to try very much to limit our focus after we reach 300k subscribers. Definitely want to focus more on our channel's original characters. So in the future, if people want to see like, oh, this character or this character from like this show in some sizey animation, it would have to come from come from people commissioning us through DeviantArt or supporting us on Patreon. As I've mentioned, some of our more popular videos actually have come from fans who have commissioned our stuff, like the Powerpuff Girls one. The Powerpunk Girls versus the Rowdy Roughs, and then the Powerpuff Girls versus the Powerpunks.
Alright, you invaders.
Oh, did that just line up?
Alright, you invaders. It's time. Alright, you invaders.
Extend that. We could delete these frames. But yeah, usually for lip syncing, I usually just cycle between two mouths, which is just the normal open and closing mouth, and like the O-shaped mouth.
Alright, you invaders. Alright, you invaders.
And it usually works out pretty well.
Alright, you invaders. It's time to...
Peter Garcia. Does the voice actress like playing the voice of Jackie? Or is it a paying gig? It is actually both. Maxstar is... she actually approached our channel, said, hey, I like to, voice giant characters. And a lot of the stuff where she's posting about her, voice acting, her talent. She does like to mention, she's the voice of Jackie on her channel. But yes, she gets paid for her talent. She deserves every penny. So it's both. She likes the character, and she is paid for her performance. Okay, Plex, Jackie is in space. Commander Clark is in space too. That's true, but Commander Clark's usually fighting stuff like pollution or the Robanimals.
It's time to send you packing.
Flying Night Slasher. With that sound shifting, it's all fun and games till someone makes a Jackie... Oh, YouTube poop. Oh. I don't like YouTube poops. Even though it has the word poop in it, which is very funny.
Alright, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty...
Though I'll be fair, I have seen a few poops that are kind of funny. Like really, really well edited, and like there's some thought to it, So I'm not gonna poop on all the poops. But there are a lot of them, it's like I play them for 2 minutes and I'm already getting a headache. Not even 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute.
Alright, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie.
It does sound like a glitch, but as I mentioned before, this is a mode that you put your audio in. As you can see, I click on the audio layer right there. go to properties, and it's on stream. So basically, every frame, every frame that I move to, you hear like the sound bite. You hear like the little tiny bit of sound that occurs isolated within this frame. So that's what you do to make sure that the sound is gonna sync up with the lips. And I'm sorry that this asset looks so weird. This is like kind of an old asset um, for making her lips and her chin move. But yeah, it's gonna sound glitchy, but when I'm finished syncing the lips, I'll switch it from stream to event, and then it'll sound normal again. Coconut Fred. Which one's Coconut Fred? Is Coconut Fred that SpongeBob ripoff?
All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie.
All right. It keeps deleting the link. Can you send it to me on Twitter? Maybe you could private message it on Twitter.
It's time to send you packing.
Or if not on Twitter, DeviantArt, like on a note. Not sure if I mentioned it to y'all, but this year I'm watching the Panucci trilogy of horror movies. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, I would be very impressed. It's like one of my favorite jokes from Futurama.
All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie.
When the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade comes around, can you make an animation of many characters inflated the size of parade balloons and being treated like parade balloons? Asks Jared. Not really something I'd be interested in. I can imagine maybe Macy getting turned into one, like if there was some kind of misunderstanding. Like, Macy, it's your parade. Get out there. You forgot a float. Let me help you. And Jackie gives her a kiss, and she enjoys it until she notices Jackie is filling her with air. And Macy begrudgingly does the parade
of Astronaut Jackie.
But that's just a thought. Got so many projects. But if someone commissions our channel and we like the script, we can do something like that. Hermes shrunk. Hermes from Futurama. Is there even a person named Macy related to the store? Probably was at some time. I don't know when Macy's became a store.
It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power.
It feels like a lot of a lot of those like stores started like in the 1800s or something. It feels like it. Because a lot of this stuff it's like I don't know who's interested in it except maybe like really old people. I've never really been interested in like parades except like when I was in marching band. Then I was kind of interested in them. My mom likes parades though, especially the ones on the Rose Parade. She likes to look at the artistry in some of the floats.
It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie. Astronaut Jackie.
Another thing I've been watching recently is that new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. I like that they do like individual stories, like with the individual turtles meeting some new mutants or humans, then coming together like to fight like the big bad. Fun way of storytelling.
All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie.
Oh, very close. Just I also like the way they drew April for the new series.
Jackie.
Very cute design. Like it's a very good there's probably a better way to say it. Translation from depiction from like 2D, no, from 3D, her 3D model to like 2D. Alright, not bad. Got about the first 8 seconds done. And it only took 43 minutes. Yay! Did I miss anything? The Macy who created the store was a male. Oh, I guess Macy is one of them, like, what do you call it? Like a unisex name? Or maybe that's his last name? Mr. Macy? Okay, I decided to send the link on DA. Thank you very much. I will take a look at it. And I will add that to my playlist. Wow, never heard of that movie. Which movie was I talking about? When in doubt, use weaponized dubstep. I got an insect in my ear. Oh no. Reminds me of a book from when I was in elementary. About a mosquito that was like being mischievous. And it finally buzzed into the wrong ear and it got smacked. What was that book called? Let's see.
Hey, aliens! You heard of black holes?
I should probably animate these guys too. A little animation. Where's Lisa Loud and Maxstar? Lisa Loud's in Royal Woods somewhere probably, doing something very smart. And Maxstar is being Maxstar. She do what she like. Oh, for anyone who wasn't sure what I was talking about when I mentioned the Panucci horror trilogy, it's Dracula, Blackula, and Son of Kong, the 3 scariest movie monsters. So this month, for like spooky month, I decided to check out those 3 movie monsters because I haven't seen like a lot of stuff with them. I want to see how they stack up. I have seen like a bunch of movies with Dracula, but this month I watched a Dracula movie with like one of the original Draculas, Bela Lugosi. It was pretty fun. He's a pretty good actor. Did a pretty good Dracula. Then I watched Blackula, which I also, for me, was a treat, just because makes me think of Dracula from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. He's like my favorite character on that show. Always referring to himself in the third person. And Son of Kong, I'm probably gonna watch tonight. I've seen the original King Kong. They always used to show it on TV, like around this time of the year. I remember tuning into it, and the first scene that I saw is King Kong like stepping on a guy, and when he removes his foot, you just see like the hat. All that's left of the guy is just like his hat. Like he got squished so bad, like he's 6 feet under, and it's just his hat that's like survived. Someone could just pick it up and and wear it. That was my first King Kong experience, and it was pretty fantastic. I've managed to tune into movies, from time to time, like right when it was just getting good. Like the first time that I saw From Dusk Till Dawn, like I tuned in like right as the movie was ending. It was like the climax, and the main characters are getting ready to fight off the vampires with like just all the stuff that they find in the storeroom, They're adding like little crucifixes to bullets, filling super soakers with holy water. It's like pretty cool. And then years later I watched the whole movie, and it was kind of boring to me because it starts off as like a heist gone wrong movie. So I guess that's kind of the magic that you don't get anymore with, when you're not watching your media on TV, is sometimes, you'll tune into it, you'll catch something as it's ending, and you'll like see the best parts, the climax. And doesn't really happen when you're streaming stuff, unless you just decide to manually skip ahead, but who does that? Oh my god, I missed a lot of Kitty from Commander Clark. Those monsters. Kitty is so cute. I love the voice actors they picked for her. Jason, yes, I do speak Japanese and I talk multi-language. Oh, that's pretty cool, Jason. Tiny Dracula. When you say tiny Dracula, it's making me think of mosquitoes. A vampire would be like a mosquito to a giant woman. That's pretty... that'd be a fun idea to try sometime. That would look like really weird and trippy. Just a bunch of vampires trying to suck blood from someone like the 50-foot woman. And she's treating them like like mosquitoes. Actually makes me think of something from what was it called? Eek the Cat? Cartoon from the 90s. They did this really weird, like, it wasn't the whole episode, it was just like this one, like the very beginning of the show. There was like a 50-foot woman. Like he was having this nightmarish dream of his girlfriend as 50 feet tall. And then when he wakes up, a 50-foot tall woman like apologizes for knocking over his mailbox and gives him like a letter. Anyway, it's like you just see this little scene of her fighting like planes, like military planes, you know, like King Kong. But she was fighting them like with a can of bug spray, like a giant can of bug spray. Which, of course, someone like me watches that scene. It's like, neat. Kind of want to add some animation to this tale. Maybe a little bit. Donkey Kong is here. Haven't seen you here before. Lewis is here. Those are some beefy xenomorphs. Yep. Guy wanted beefy Jackie and beefy xenomorphs. Quincy Kearney is here. Do you think Jackie played a good 50-foot woman? Quincy, I think at this point with how much Jackie has grown, she'd be overqualified for that. Like an actual 50-foot woman would probably barely even come up to her pinky toe. Like the 50-foot woman would have to get climbing gear and a giant Sherpa to help navigate Jackie's pinky toe. Because Jackie's planet size, baby. She'd make a good Galacta, though. Although she isn't much of a planet eater. Only if it was a planet made of chocolate. Chocolate planet. That'd be delicious. Bite into the molten core and it's like caramel. Like a bonbon. Now I'm picturing her with a box of bonbons, but it's like planets covered in chocolate. Or chocolat, as some people say. I think the 1993 remake of Attack of the 50-Foot Woman is best. I do remember young me seeing only a preview for it. And it was like, they previewed, like, for me, the best part, which is when she grows. And it's like this magnificent sequence where her head busts through like a scale model of a floor. That was some fine practical effects. But yeah, we discussed this a little bit concerning the new remake that they may be making. Haven't heard a lot about that, except who's possibly going to direct it, and discussing like how should this one end. Because we've already seen a 50-Foot Woman movie where we see what her weakness is, which is electricity. Finishes her off. Very sad. And in the second movie, the remake, she just sort of gets abducted by aliens, which is kind of a convenient way of, you know, dealing with like, okay, we got this giant woman, where is she supposed to go, what's she supposed to do? That makes me wonder what the resolution would be for the next movie. And I think a lot of us came to a consensus that her staying big, but just sort of living, like, trying to live a normal life, that would be a fun twist. It kind of happens in a lot of Tim Burton movies. Or it feels like that's something that would happen in a lot of Tim Burton movies. It's like the character who's sort of an oddball, like, people just coming to terms with, hey, this guy isn't so bad. They're not so weird. We could live with ghosts. We could live with this peculiar scissor-handed person. I wouldn't mind if the 50-Foot Woman was my neighbor. Just as long as she remembers to put her garbage cans out on Monday. Jackie is very cute. I hope she gets her next spurt soon. It'll take some time. We still have about another 15k subscribers to go. And I still have a lot of work to do. But at least I have the audio ready for it. So I think when we get closer to like 10K subscribers left, I'll get started on animating. Had some fun stuff planned, and also introducing a new character. Matt Hugh Swift is here. I see the Macy strut in the corner. Yep. I mean, I got Jackie on the big screen. Why not have Macy on the small screen? She doesn't mind. Curse you, Insectiva. Where's Insectiva from? Is she in Grossology? Insectiva. Sounds super duper familiar. Oh no, you got bed bugs. A fly, a spider, and an ant? Maybe they are on a quest. The ant would be like the fighter, I guess, the soldier. Maybe the spider is like the healer. Like if someone gets a boo-boo, she wraps up the wound with her gauze-like webbing. And the fly is like a little scout. It'd be fun if they did that kind of stuff in like if they did another Bug Story or Bug Fables game. I enjoyed playing that game with my bro. Alright, about an hour has passed so far. I'm gonna try and wrap this part up. I definitely wanted to get to Jackie creating a black hole to vanquish the spacemen. Firewolf the Wolfkin, what did I miss? You missed me working on a little bit of lip sync for one of Jackie's lines. And doing some simple floating in space animations. Let's see how this looks. Alright, it's looking good. Just need to fix this jumping little sections of tail here. Jackie, you lost weight? I think if anything, for this segment, she's probably been drinking some muscle milk or taking some protein powder. She's Beefy Jackie. Oh, sorry, I got a little quiet there. Just sort of concentrating. Whoops. Kitty from Commander Clark. Leo, did you shrink? Which one's Leo? Is Leo the fancy dog? I think I only memorized a few names. So I remember Kitty, Commander Clark, and Jelly. I like Jelly. She has a bit of a running gag on the series with electrocuting people with her tentacles who don't provide identification or who provide outdated identification. And the song really stuck with me. That's how I remember that it's Commander Clark and not Captain Clark. Commander Clark. Commander Clark. A few of the voices got a bit grating after a while, especially Commander Clark's mom. The she was the typical cartoony overbearing mom. I think my favorite overbearing cartoon dog mother is probably from Dudley from Tough Puppy. Dudley's mom. I thought she was pretty hilarious. The leopard with glasses. Oh. I didn't watch all the episodes yet, so I might revisit it and watch a couple more. What's your favorite cartoon character? Asks that purple creature. have to go with probably the one that I've seen the most throughout my life. Has been Homer Simpson. I think it took me like 20 minutes to get a tail wag going for these guys. But I say it's been worth it. I want them having a staticky tail. That looks too cheap. And I want my patron to be happy. All right, so real quick, we got 2 assets that I made copies of, and as you notice, they have the same movement, so that looks a little bit weird. Thankfully, that they have 40 frames. So what I can do, since these are both graphics, I can choose which frame is the first frame. So I could, for example, make the 11th frame the first frame. And now they're not like 100% in sync, which you do not want because, it would look odd. So we desync them. Now, if they were like robots marching, they're all programmed the same, then for sure you could have them, synced up. But just so that it does not look off with our alien creatures, we are going to have them start at different frames. And another thing we can do to add a little bit of depth to our very flat characters is maybe make one smaller, put them a little bit more in shadows, put the one that's up front, make them a little bit bigger. Maybe even have like one of them like so up front, like all you see is like their head. So we got a nice thing going here. Alright. Homer is love. Homer is life. Yep. I know Sylvia Elephant, Lionel Chicken, Elmer Mole, Nurse Jennifer, and Junior Lizard. I remember Nurse Jennifer from the episode I was mentioning with Kitty's Secret. She's gossipy. Last question. Have you ever watched Animatic Battle? Some cartoon I saw on YouTube. Oh, thank you. But no, Animatic Battle. Can't say I've seen that. I'll go Dave and Rory because I'll see the video tomorrow. Alright, later, Jason. Buenos noches. Alright,
Well, check out this black hole.
Her mouth is a black hole. Yeah, that's the line that our commissioner went with. I wouldn't say that it has the exact same properties.
Well, check out this black hole.
But it's it's a cavernous, dangerous, I'm going to say something with a lot of gravity that destroys whatever enters it. Right, I'm gonna duplicate this symbol, and I'm gonna duplicate the head, and I'm gonna duplicate this, and I'm gonna duplicate this, and duplicate this. Let me see if I did this right.
All right, you invaders.
So yesterday I was watching some Fanboy and Chum Chum. Because a bit of a guilty pleasure. I really love that show. But I had only seen like select episodes from when it was on. And recently I've been like watching the whole series, so I'm seeing some episodes like I missed. And yesterday I watched a really interesting episode where Fanboy and Chum Chum go all the way to Nickelodeon Studios just to get slimed. And it goes into this really fun live action sequence when they're interacting with some live actors. And one of them was actually like a very popular guy around Nickelodeon Studios, Don Newhouse, who was, he did like security, but he later became a greeter. And I guess people just liked him so much that he made cameos on a bunch of shows on Nickelodeon. Like in that classic SpongeBob episode where he's talking about how great old people are. There's like a moment of like an old man wearing like a skipper's hat and just like giving a thumbs up to the screen. Like apparently that was Don Newhouse. He was like the old man kid in Invaders Zim. Like I think in their first episode. Don Newhouse. And yeah, Fanboy and Chum Chum got greeted by Don Newhouse. So he was just a guy that was like just so friendly and popular that cartoon creators just wanted to have him make cameos on their shows. It was pretty cool. Some classic fun Nickelodeon. Alright, here comes Glitchy Voice.
Well, check out this black hole.
Rain cloud. Oh, rain cloud. Oh, since you're here, I could actually show off something I'm working on based on some fan art that you made. Maybe a little teaser for Big Sifika. NY Tunes, this is just like my fan art of Jackie punching an alien. Oh yeah. We got Fresh Cup of Joe. Hello. Oops, that's a character for another day. But yeah. Let me cover that up. So, I'm taking your fan art and I'm going to like have David getting captured by Danny. This is like the new style for Danny that I've been playing around with. I also got the sound effects. And actually asked a friend for some help with coming up with a good pun. Because, you know, after you catch something on Animal Crossing, there's like a little pun after, you know, who you caught or what you caught. So yeah, hopefully this will be ready by Halloween. Glad you like it, Rain Cloud. And I'm glad you like the new style cube. Yeah, maybe I'll work on this sometime next week when I'm touching it up. But I am it's a good scene to show off. I am basing this off of you know, what was mentioned in the Book of Bill with a 100-foot tall Pacifica. A lot of people mentioned it, so I actually had to set aside some other project ideas I had for Halloween and decided to do more gravity talls. But that is for another day. I do have a commission that I must continue on. I must press forward with. What about 50-foot Rory Ocelot? She would be 50 feet tall and an ocelot. I can't look through my fan art folder right now in iTunes. But maybe I could add it to the end of this animation. That was a thing. If you're asking about the Book of Bill, yes, it's a book. It was written by the show's creator. And it does mention like the nightmares for different characters, and Pacifica's nightmare is her being 100 feet tall, standing over Gravity Falls, blood on her hands, and literally like stomping Gravity Falls. So it's canon in a sense. I was talking with some friends about, you know, if they or whenever they decide to reboot or continue Gravity Falls, whether or not they bring back the original creator, Alex Hirsch, I think. It's because they kind of butted heads.
Well, check out this black hole.
Goo Goo La La. Goo Goo La La. Was that the friend of Mac's super imaginative friend? I thought it was Goo Goo Gaga.
Well, check out this.
Kitty from Commander Clark. Check out this black hole, General Rex. She has such a fun voice. I love her voice.
Well, check out this black.
Since you did a video of Jackie belching, can she fart?
Well, check out this black.
I mean, I'm sure she can. I forget. I know I did a poll, like for what should Jackie do when she's solar system sized. Did I include in my poll for her to ignite a fart with the sun? I don't think that one was very popular. But it is something I want to do eventually, because I don't think I've seen that before. And that is something that I like to do on this channel, is like, is be the first for like a giant scenario, you know. Igniting a fart with the sun would be pretty cool.
Well, check out this black hole.
I swear that was like a poll in the poll. I have to check now. I did the poll, but I think the one that was most popular, like overwhelmingly super popular, was Jackie has a solar spa day. Let's see, flipping through. Yep. Oh my God, 74%. Oh no, I didn't include that in my poll. That's weird. Okay, I had fights off an alien invasion. That was 10%. Eats a few uninhabited planets. That was 9%. Uses elements to create a daughter. That was 6%. Have a spa day in the sun. That was 75%. Can't believe I didn't include Ignite. That might have been the one, because like when I was putting up the poll, I was thinking, did I forget a poll option? So maybe I'll think of a different character to ignite a fart with the sun.
Well, check out this black hole. Well, check out this.
Being the first can be pretty awesome. It's not the only thing that motivates me, of course, but it is just a fun thing. You know, it's like, oh, this is kind of like a new idea. Let's put it out there into the world. I haven't really considered it.
Well, check out this black hole.
I mean, I love a good fart joke, but it is hard thinking of a good setup, you know? Yeah, I've seen some fan art with some ideas, but nothing that really grabbed me.
Well, check out this black hole.
In the Harley Quinn show, Poison Ivy became giant. Can you do a video of that? Lexus, I'm starting to feel like...
I'm not quite sure how to help
No, I didn't say you, Alexis. I got an Alexa in my room. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like there's like one theme that you're really going for, Alexis, and can't help with that. Maybe as a commission, you know, through our DeviantArt shop when we get those sessions going. If it's a interesting script, if it's something we can work with on the channel, but not really looking for fart pitches. Commander Clark, keep it up, kitty.
Well, check out this black hole.
Let me see how this progress looks so far. I might take a wee little break, and then I'll try to do the black hole scene.
All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie. Hey, aliens, you heard of black holes? Well, check out this black hole. That was fun. Defended the Earth and also had a good meal. All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie. Hey, aliens, you heard of black holes? Well, check out this black hole. All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing.
Alright, so that's why I'm having some sync issues. Some of these are set to the wrong frame. Alright. Always important when you're lip syncing to make sure your frames are set on frame 1. Let me fix that. And hopefully that'll fix the sync issue. Unless there's something else that I am not noticing. Oh, hey, Oppenheimer. It's going pretty good. Collect all the Jackies. We've got Astronaut Jackie. We've got Noir Jackie. We've got Disney Princess Jackie. We've got Speakeasy Jackie. Prehistoric Jackie.
All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie.
I've been making a cartoon to diss the Loud House.
Hey, aliens.
All
You
right.
heard of black holes?
That's
Well,
cool.
check out this black hole.
Did you see the friendship is magic finale? Oh, I
That was
missed that
fun.
one. Though I did
Defended
see
the
people
Earth
post
and
about
also had a good meal.
giant Pinkie Pie.
All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie. Hey, aliens. You heard of black holes? Well, check out this black hole.
All right, this will work. I might need to play around with the eyes a little bit, but the lip sync is looking good. I'm just gonna prep these frames. Jackie with Foster style. Oh, she does have the red hair. She just needs a shirt with Powerpuff Girls on them. And I gotta make sure I make duplicates of everything so I don't record over the progress that I made with my other assets. I really want to see Yadina Riddle and her stuffed turtle Dr. Zoom. Yadina Riddle and her stuffed turtle Dr. Zoom. Who is Yadina Riddle? Yadina Riddle and her stuffed turtle Zoom, having adventures and running really fast. It's Yadina Riddle and Zoom. I don't know what they are. What is this show? Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum. Is this a PBS show? Oh, the turtle looks cute. But again, as I have mentioned so many times. Any stuff I'm going to be making in the future um, with popular characters, it would have to be like something that y'all commission, because there's just so many characters out there, and I really want to focus on our channel's original characters. Show some love for Jackie and Macy and David and Danny. And a few new characters I'm playing around with. Somewhat inspired by D&D. When are you going to make Edina Riddle and her stuffed turtle Dr. Zoom? That'll have to be when someone commissions an animation, either through our Patreon or our DeviantArt. Oh no. No. Thank you, Blondie. Wait, what happened to you, Blondie? We've missed you. Could have sworn I made a copy of this now. Naruto's here.
right, you invader. All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie.
Alright, I'll just have to fix that later. Made a small error. I thought I made a duplication, but I didn't. It'll be fine. Alright, just going to work on this scene and then I'm going to call it. Sorry if I missed any comments here. NY Tunes was here. That indeed he was, that purple creature. Hey, Jeremy's here. Again, Firewolf, this is somebody's script, so I'm going to be following it as close to the script as possible. It's midnight here in New York City. New York City. I'm gonna try making this into a new symbol. Adding maybe like a rotation to it. Let me see how that looks. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. Really just focused on this last lap. Trying to complete here. Mind if I drew Jackie as a sumo wrestler? Yeah, go for it, Firewolf. Jeremy, yes. Quite nicely. Oh, these are some old assets. I really should update them. Not even using proper masks for her pupils here. Just sort of hiding them with shapes. As I mentioned before, Brendel, I just really work on, what's best for my schedule, and I've been pretty busy this month, so if I can do it earlier, I will. Otherwise, I don't really mind doing it at different times because I do get to see different people. Which is always fun when we see some fresh new faces around here. Nope, I don't get stressed out with this kind of stuff. I manage my time well. I've been busy with other stuff. Not really work stuff, but life stuff. But yeah, with channel stuff, it's been pretty easy to manage. Life stuff's a little bit harder because it comes at you when you least expect it. All right, think I think my commissioner will be happy with this. I need a little bit of fine tuning.
All right, you invaders. It's time to send you packing. Behold the mighty power of Astronaut Jackie.
Just need to fix this lip.
Hey, aliens, you heard of black holes? Well, check out this black hole. That was fun. Defended the Earth.
Don't worry, there's someone else actually that has mod powers on the channel now. Mostly it's me. Alright, still needs a little bit of work, but I think I made a lot of good progress in 2 hours. Might need another session to finish this one up, but I'll see what my commissioner says. Thanks everyone for dropping in, for comments and discussion. I'll be working on something else tomorrow with Jackie and Macy. Thanks again. Sorry if I missed any comments. Like I said, that last part was I was very much concentrating on what I was doing. You all have a nice night. See y'all later. Peace.